Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the CheeseCast. Woo! Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. All right, what's up, guys? It's Dr. Cheese, and today, welcome to my podcast. Or no, the intro was gonna be like, what was it? It was Why did I forget my intro? I was like going over this in my head like several times. You guys have no idea how many times I've been replaying like what I'm gonna say for like this podcast on like the first episode. Like I've been over it so many times. 'Cause I don't know. I've been wanting to do a podcast for like a while, but I didn't really have anybody to like do it with. So I'm like, well, hey, if I'm gonna make a podcast, I gotta do it now because people just aren't gonna magically appear to like help me do a podcast. So I figured I could just do a little solo podcast for you guys. So yeah, welcome to the CheeseCast with I'm your host, Dr. Cheese. That was gonna be the intro. It was yeah. Welcome to the CheeseCast. I'm your host, Dr. Cheese. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just get right into it, man. Did I forget anything? I got my mic. It's recording. I think I'm good. All right. Let's just get right into it. So, what is CheeseCast? Why am I starting a podcast? Well, like I said like a few minutes ago, like I've always wanted to start a podcast. Everybody's doing them. My friend has a podcast. My my friend's school has their own podcast. So like I don't know. And like podcasts are like I don't know. Ever since like 2023, they've been like really like taking off. Like, I just feel like everyone and their grandma is like doing them and watching them. You know what I'm saying? Here, all right. So yeah, that's why I wanted to start a podcast, and also, um, I wanted to like just make more content, and I think a podcast would be good for doing that because you already have the structure every time. Because my videos are like I don't really like have a series going on right now. Like I just do like whatever like pops in my head, whatever I think will be like funny and entertaining. But I feel like a podcast would be pretty good because I already have like a pre-existing structure. Um yeah, I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited. I'm finally doing this. All right. So yeah, that's why I'm going to be doing it. Hopefully I can like make this my main project. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be awesome. But who knows? Um, yeah. Do you guys like my set I got going on? I kind of like my set. It's got we got Stitch over here, my buddy. We got Blathers, the little museum penguin from Animal Crossing. Here we go. You got my boy Homer Simpson. Hey, I'm Homer Simpson. Oh, I love donuts. That could have been better, to be honest. And then we got Kicks, the what do you call those? Like the shoe seller, the shoemaker. I guess he's a shoemaker. He's also from Animal Crossing. I love Kicks, dude. Nobody talks about Kicks. He's so dapper, dude. I don't know. There's something so cool about Kicks. All right. And then we got Yoshi over here. Yoshi! It's actually pretty good. Like I've never made that noise ever. I also hope I'm not I hope I'm not like making that microphone noise. Yeah. And then my background is just like hopefully that key's out good. I have like a sliver of green screen behind me. I was planning to like make that background bigger. Like right now it's only like a small bar on top, but like I like I think I did a pretty good job. I think I could have done the lighting a little better Cause that's the other thing. Like, it's gonna be so annoying trying to like set all this up again, just to like do another recording. Um, yeah. Hopefully everything like works out good. Hopefully like I'm not too boring. Hopefully you guys can enjoy this podcast for however long it runs. Maybe it'll just go on forever. Maybe I'll like go to college and like still be doing this, you know? Yeah. So I should probably like explain more of what I'm gonna do. I've been kind of rambling, but like that's what a podcast is all about. So, yada yada yada, solo podcast. Oh yeah, what are we gonna be talking about on the podcast? All right, so the CheeseCast will consist of me just talking about funny stories in my life, funny stories that happened, just weird ones as well. Um, what else? Why am I not looking? All right. Pop culture. We're gonna be talking about pop culture. You know, just also same thing. Weird stuff that happens in like the news. This isn't gonna be like a news podcast. Like I'm not gonna be talking about like how like Joe Biden used the mega sword on Trump or something. I don't know what they're talking about these days. What else? I'm not looking at my script. I'm trying to remember. What was the other? Oh yeah. We were gonna watch maybe watch some like videos on the podcast. You know, this would be like a pretty good excuse for me to like react to some videos. I've never reacted to a video in a while. Like I used to make like older videos on my channel that aren't on it anymore. Back when like all my friends would like watch my channel, but like I don't know. I haven't reacted to a video in a while, and this would be a pretty good excuse to. Also, here's the little gimmick with my podcast. Every episode of the CheeseCast will contain one fun fact, a joke, and a riddle. So how is this gonna work? So basically, my TV just went blue. That might actually help the lighting. All right, hold on. All right, what was I saying? Yeah. So basically, when I'm like doing an episode, I'll be like talking about something, and then like after that topic like ends or like kind of like dies out, I'll read off either a fun fact, a joke, or a riddle. So the fun fact, yeah, I'll drop the fun fact. The joke, it'll be a really funny joke. I'll put like a funny laugh track after it. And then the riddle. Here's the thing with the riddle. I'm gonna read off a riddle, and you guys are gonna like try your best to like think of the answer. But here's the catch. I'm not gonna reveal the answer or the solution to the riddle until the next episode. So I'll give you time. I'll give you guys time to think about it. I think I'll drop the riddle at the end, around the end of the episode. So like, I mean, it makes sense to. Um, yeah, that'll be fun. And I know what you're thinking, Dr. Cheese, but if like you're gonna wait a whole like episode just to reveal the solution, aren't people just gonna look up the answer and then well, here's the thing with that. I just genuinely challenge you guys to like not look up the answer and to just like think about it for yourself. So, yeah, just try to find out the answer for yourself. That's how the CheeseCast, that's the structure. I've been doing a pretty solid job so far, man. I thought I was gonna be like stumbling over my words and everything. I don't know, but I'm not gonna speak too soon. I'm in like a generally good mood right now because like nobody's in my house. That that's not why I'm happy. It's because there's nobody in my house because that's good because I can film. That's I've always struggled with that. Like I swear if it was just me in my house, I would be like getting videos out so much more, but I'd also be a little bit more lonely. That would be sad. Um, yeah. I mean, God gave me the grace. He allowed this. He paved the way for this episode to happen right now because, um, literally like 10 minutes ago, I was changing. We were gonna change one of the headlights in my dad's car, but we realized that we didn't have the right bulb. So then he's like, all right, I'm gonna drive to the auto shop or something. It'll only take like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay. So like I went back inside, and here we are. So I say this is like the perfect opportunity. This is like, I don't know, it's destined to happen. The CheeseCast is a canon event, guys. It's gonna change the world, hopefully, for the better. Um, crap, yada yada yada. Um, oh yeah. So I guess we can. All right, I have like down on my list this weird like. All right, so my first little story. I guess this is the first topic of the CheeseCast. My first like. Oh wait, I'm gonna sit like a podcaster, guys. Watch. Why does every podcaster sit like that? Literally, like I. Oh, dude. I watched like a few episodes of this it's called the Nintendo podcast where they just talk about like Nintendo stuff. Literally every single episode, him and his guests are always sitting with their legs like this. Like why? Like do you I get it. I understand that it's comfortable, but like every single time. Like why do they always sit like that? I mean, I guess I can get used to this. Here, I'm trying to make sure my shirt is like seeable. And I also have like a bad habit of like looking at the screen beside the camera because I have like one of those cameras that like you flip out the screen and then like I have a bad habit of like looking at the screen instead of like the actual camera. So like I need to get better at that. Um yeah, so my first topic. That's right. So, I was sitting in my church class and it was kind of bored to be honest. It's fourth period. I'm like so tired. Was it Friday? I think it was Friday last week actually. Where so like everybody does it, but like when like you take apart your pen and you're like pretending to put together like a lightsaber or something. So I was like disassembling my pen, putting it back together, and like I took out like the main like part that has the ink in it with the little actual pen tip. And so I was like looking at the ink, I was like, how does how do you make pen ink? Like it's one of those things that like you just like take a look at like anything in the world and you're like that was made by like a human. Not everything because like a lot of it God made, but like everything that's secondhand is made by a human. Like you really got to step back and think about that. Everything in this room is made by a human. Like that's crazy. So I was like looking at my pen and I was like, how the heck do you make ink? Like think about it. Like where does ink come from? Do you just like put stuff in water? Like how do you make it? So then I was like, all right, what if it like comes from squids? Cuz I know squids make ink. What if we like milk squids the same way we do like cows? Like what if we have like squid farms and we just like collect ink and then we could like put them in pens? That would be a pretty cool way of making pens, right? Yeah, so that's how I think pens are made. Yeah, pretty cool. What's the next thing? Oh yeah. All right, here it comes. Our first fun fact of the CheeseCast, guys. All right. Um what is it? All right, this one comes from natgeokids.com. Did you know that puffins flap their wings up to 400 times a minute and speed through the air up to 88 kilometers an hour? That's pretty darn fast for a puffin. Wait, what? All right, I'm gonna need to like pull up a like converter right here to like, cause I don't know like how much like kilometers is. Hold on, let me just kilometers to miles. There we go. All right, so 1 kilometer is 0.621 miles. So if we do like a rough estimate in our heads, that's like what's like 88 divided by point 0.6. I don't know. That's like around like 40, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a supercomputer. Here, let me just actually. All right, hold on. So let's do 88. Yeah, it's like 54 miles. So they can fly 54 miles per hour. That's pretty impressive. You know, puffins are kind of cool. I keep forgetting they can like, because I know penguins they don't fly, but they swim, and puffins are the ones that do fly. But can they swim? Because I know they have webbed feet. I think so. Like they probably sit on the water like seagulls, but like I don't think they go like I don't think they swim. I'm pretty sure they could dive. Pretty darn sure they dive. Um, yeah, puffins are so cool, man. Where are puffins? They're not like Antarctica or like Arctic, are they? Because I saw the picture. They were on like grass. There's no grass in like the Arctic or Antarctica. Sorry, guys. You know, yesterday I was like running really hard and like my chest started hurting a lot because I get like really enthusiastic about running sometimes, and I got like in front of like everybody, and my chest started burning, dude. Like it hurt so bad, just like my throat, like right here, like my just right in the middle of my rib cage. It just hurt so bad, and now like I have like a scratchy throat a little bit. Ooh, that was loud. I'm so sorry, guys. I wanted to do that so badly. Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun like screaming into this mic and stuff. I always thought like, is there gonna be a point where I'm gonna fart in the mic during this podcast? It's bound to happen. Like I think I've burped in the mic for a few of my videos. I've never farted. I may have, but I think I edited it out once. It's gonna happen, I swear. It's gonna happen someday. Alright, what's next? We've been going for like what's that, 17 minutes? I can't I can't see that. It's either 12 or 17. That's pretty good. Oh, also, guys. These episodes are gonna be like 20 minutes at the minimum. It would be pretty cool if I could go up to 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes would be the maximum. I don't want these episodes to be like crap long. Like I don't want to like just do it just for like, I'm going to make it longer for watch hours, but like I don't know. I just want these episodes to be like just short on the shorter side just because it's like one person. Yeah. I also don't know like how frequent I'm going to post these episodes. it There's gonna be like weeks apart. I know that for sure. It's not gonna be weekly. I literally do not have time to make weekly content. I wish I could, but I just do not have the time. Um. Also, I'm gonna have guests on the show. I don't know who, and I don't know when, but I'm gonna have guests on the show. I'm thinking about my cousins. It's gonna be a great episode once I have my cousins on. It's gonna be so cool. But yeah, this is going pretty good. All right, next thing I have on my list is talk about the Wonka movie. That's another thing. I'm gonna be like reviewing like media in like my podcast just to give me an excuse to like do more reviews. Um, yeah, I've all right, Wonka. I really wanted to talk about Wonka. I was gonna make like a main like just a main video about it, but like I saw it at the end of 2023, and that was after I made my last video of the year. And I didn't really want to like wait till like 2024 to make it, because then it wouldn't be fresh in my head anymore. But hey, we're here right now, so let's talk about Wonka. All right, I really liked Wonka. I'm really glad that all three Willy Wonka movies we have on this earth are all good. Not one of them is bad. I think the general consensus with Wonka is actually pretty good. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. Oh no. No, I have to keep going. Come on. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. All right. So Wonka. I really like Wonka. It was a movie that had a lot of soul. It kind of felt like Paddington It had like Paddington vibes. I'm not quite sure why it reminded me of Paddington. It just did. So Wonka was like a surprise musical also. Like they did not advertise it as a musical at all. So that was a pleasant surprise actually. The songs were really good. They're really catchy. It was just a really light-hearted like fun family movie, you know what I'm saying? It had really solid jokes as well. Like they weren't just like I don't know, like poop fart jokes or something, but like they're actually like pretty solid jokes. Like we got a good laugh as like a family. Yeah, I saw it with my family for Christmas break. It was really fun. What else? Uh, the actor of Wonka, what was it's like Timothy like Chaplet or something. Whatever that dude's name is, he did a really good job. He did a great job playing Willy Wonka. You could tell that he really did his homework by like watching like the just how Wonka acts. He did a great job. I will give him great praise for that. Um, yeah, and also it just had this crazy storyline where like the villain of the movie was the chocolate cartel. Like the cartel in real life. No, no, that's not right. Wait. No, it was like the was that like the kind of like the Godfather like mafia stuff? I don't know. I don't watch like cartel movies. I I know like the chocolate cartel in that movie was like referencing something, but like I don't know. So yeah, the villain of the movie was literally the chocolate cartel. They were trying to stop Wonka because his chocolate was becoming too good and it would put the cartel out of business. So yeah, basically the whole movie is him just trying to shut down Wonka, which sucks. Cause all Wonka wants to do is like share his chocolate with the world. It's like, see, it's so lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, and like it tells like the story of like Wonka and his mother. Like, I don't know. It was just really, it was a good, it was a pretty, it was a good origin movie, and it was also just a great movie in general. I would go back and watch it. I would watch it with like my family again for like just for good laughs. And at the very end, he sang the song, the Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, you'll be free. And your pure imagination will begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. Looking there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, that movie was like really good. I actually really like Wonka. What is it on the scale? It's like a man, I really like Wonka though. Also, like, it's hard to believe that like the Mario movie came out the same year as the Wonka movie. Like, dude, it felt like there was like a year apart. Anyway, what am I gonna give Wonka? Crap. It was actually a really good movie. It was one of on my top 10 for the movies of 2023, which is actually saying a lot. It just felt like a movie that had soul. Cuz I feel like so many movies these days, like especially coming from Hollywood, like they just really like lack a lot of character. You can't really feel like hold on, wait. Am I running out of time? No, I think we're good. All right. Yeah, it's just I really love Wonka. It just had a lot of work put into it. You could tell that people just really enjoyed making that movie. So I'm gonna give Wonka give it like an 8 out of 10. It was a solid 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Guys, watch Wonka. I don't know where it is right now. It's probably not in theaters anymore. Probably gonna put it to like 7 streaming services. It's gonna be terrible, and you have to pay like $3,000 a month just to watch it. All right. So that's the end of that segment. So now it's time to move on to our joke. So, the joke. This one comes from stylecraze.com. You can't trust atoms. They make up everything. Oh boy, these are real. It's a real shoe shocker, man. Oh man, that knocked my socks off, man. All right, that was pretty funny. All right, I got like one more thing to talk about. Wait, how much time do we got? Shoot, man, we're at like 26 minutes. Nice, dude. This is awesome. Oh, this is such a great first episode. Here, hold up. There you go, buddy. Sorry, stitches. I don't know how many people are gonna be listening to this just from the audio, so like it's gonna like suck if I like have stuff like on screen and doing something. So yeah, I was thinking about like should I put this on Spotify? Because I know like podcasts on Spotify are free, but like at the same time I had this thing like I want everything that I create to be on like one like hub. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like in terms of organization purposes, because I'm like a really organization kind of guy. I think I have a little bit of OCD to be honest. Um, yeah, I like everything I ever make to be organized. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna put this on Spotify. It would be pretty cool if I can like walk around at school and be like, "Hey, I got a Spotify podcast. If you can check it out if you want." Gah, Mickey. Whoa, where did you put all those muffins, Mickey? Gah. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about. My school dance. All right, so crap. We might go a little overtime. So, we're just gonna talk about this real quick. So, basically, what happened is, I think last week, yeah, last week, yeah, I went to a school dance, and it was my first, well, it was my first like real high school dance. So, like, I was like pretty excited because I didn't know what would happen. Like, cause like as an introvert, you're like, you always have this like thing in the back of your head, like, oh, what if that like girl I like I don't know, like talks to me or something? But like I don't know. I was just like I don't know why I thought that. It was just really unrealistic, and it didn't happen. Why did I think that? Anyway, I don't really know why I wanted to go to that dance. I just did. So yeah, I went to a dance. I was actually planning to make a main like just video about it, just like vlogging my experience. But then like I realized like by the end of the dance, I was like, nothing exciting happened. Like literally all I did in that video was I scrapped it because it's just really bad. I'm sorry guys. I don't know if I'll like put clips on screen or something of that my school dance footage just to like recycle the footage. But like yeah, so I went to a school dance. It was all right. I mean, I think all like the good students went. I'm not really being judgmental here, but like all like the just like the good students went. So like I think that's why it was such a good time. It's because like none of like the cool kids. Look at me. I got like 7 girlfriends or something. Like I don't know. Yeah, school dance was pretty fun. I went to one in eighth grade. Eighth grade. I went to one in fifth grade. Nobody did anything. Nobody danced or anything. There was like this our tech guy just like played random songs. Some of them got skipped because they were inappropriate. And then like he also like played like this Iron Man tribute video because like he's like a Marvel geek I guess. So like literally the fifth grade dance consisted of me and my buddy like just talking. Like I think I ran to the bathroom for some reason, and then that was that. It was pretty alright I guess. I was hanging out with my buddy Landon. If you're watching this, I love you, brother. Um, I think that's all I have planned. I think that's a pretty solid episode, man. hopefully I wasn't like rambling too much. Hopefully I like didn't get too like nichey. Um, I've been working on like not geeking out too much on my YouTube channel because like I want to have like a very general audience that can just enjoy anything I make without getting like too geeky about it, you know. Uh yeah. I think that's going to end off today's episode. So, man, I'm on like I'm on a roll right now. Like I could keep going if I wanted to. I could go even further. No, but that's literally me right now. All right. I mean it's sad to go, but I think we're going to have to end off with our riddle. So, our first riddle of the CheeseCast is it comes from letsroam.com. These are pretty like off-topic domain names for like stuff like knock knock jokes and like riddles. But anyway, this one comes from letsroam.com. What's stronger than steel but can't handle the sun? Then again, I don't know the answer, so you guys are going to have to figure it out, and then we'll reveal the answer in the next episode. Again, I'm going to say it again. What's stronger than steel but can't handle the sun? So, man, I don't know. What's stronger than steel? A Nokia phone. So that's gonna end off today's episode. Actually, the first episode of the CheeseCast. I had a great time. I feel great, dude. I thought I would be like drained at the end, which like I am a little, but like still, I feel like I can keep going. This is great. This is gonna be so much fun, guys. Yeah. So hopefully everything went well. Hopefully I can like transfer all this footage without like getting anything like corrupted or anything. And yeah. I mean, see you guys in the next episode of the CheeseCast. See you guys in the next one of the CheeseCast. I hope you all have a great day. Bye bye. Great, dude. That was so fun.